What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Demo, SWV Music. So guys, ASAP Rocky hit the lottery. Can I get a cha-ching sound effect? Yeah, man, and it wasn't Powerball, it wasn't Mega Millions, it wasn't the California State Lottery. This Negro got Rihanna pregnant! And she worth $1 billion, family. I mean, she fine, worth $1 billion, working with something. Booty clapping sounds? I mean, damn. I mean, he basically got everything that we've been wanting in our life, because most of y'all chicks out there are broke. But anyways, so ASAP Rocky, he did the unthinkable. Now, you know, there's certain reports that they could be married. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she's gonna make his broke ass sign a prenup. And I'm not saying that he's broke, but because he got more money than me, and I'm definitely broke. But she got way more money than him, right? But the fact is that there is a story going out, and you stop the show. Me to take out be lying sometimes, family. But I want to just look at the gist of it and talk about this real quick, okay? So, supposedly there is this little sex tape that's going out there. He was starting up with some white girl that was thick. Booty clapping sounds. Now there are certain websites out there, if you get what I'm saying, that are not Christian, that if you want to look for those things, you can find them. Can't put them here on YouTube. Or know why? I'm a Christian, I love the Lord, and I like making videos on the website, so I can't talk about that. But, you know, supposedly she's upset. She might be, you know, re-releasing other tapes, you know, and things like that. And I want to talk about this because this is something that happens for a lot of guys. And it's interesting that ladies are like this. And I want to talk about more or less the dudes and not really ASAP Rocky, because you could be dealing with a chick. It could be a fling. It could be a baby mama. It could be whoever else, right? It doesn't really matter. A wife, you can actually get divorced and you can move on to the next person. But when you move on to the next person, and when that person is considerably better than the last person and they know about it, like, how mad do they actually get? I want you guys to really understand this, because a lot of times, you know, when women break up with you, the next guy that they go to, you know, the first 6 months, it's, you know, she's having more of a good time until she finds out he's just insecure as your ass was. But that guy doesn't end up becoming a better provider for her or anything like that. He ends up being a bum. Guys, what end up happening is we might be dusty. We might go through a bad situation, might have a divorce or a breakup. But, you know, we can get back on our feet, start doing very well, start saving money, getting back in the gym. And then the next thing you know, the girl that we find like 2 or 3 years later is significantly in all areas of life more attractive than the other woman that we had previously. And do you know that causes women to feel some type of way? Like, you know, you could even look at it from the perspective that once you've done that, I've known women to do some real mean things, like, you know, go around, start seeing the guy as, you know, a little D, he musty anyway, he can't screw. I mean, you know, you see guys like that have kids. Now, the baby mama might not say all that, but then what ends up happening? You know, she would do things like, well, you know, I don't want you to see your kid. I don't want that girl around my kid and everything. And it just becomes a big mess, all for the fact that you were supposed to fail. And I know that the girls who were dealing with ASAP Rocky in the past, they're looking at him like what happened, bro? Like, you were not supposed to be successful. I was the best that you were supposed to be able to do. Like, what happened? Your life was completely supposed to be over after I dumped you or after we split up. Like, no, only I'm special. Like, Demon, give me some sad music. Only I'm special. I was the only one that can make this booty clap like this. You're not supposed to be able to move on. Like, that's how a lot of ladies feel. Like, when they break up with a guy, your life is supposed to just go to shambles. If the life doesn't go to shambles and you end up, you know, beating all the odds, because most guys, you know, that most women break up with, you know, they might try to get them back for the first year, you know, cry and all this other stuff. But, you know, but what happens to the guy who's like, okay, well, it didn't work out. You know, let me just move on with my life. Then you move on with your life. She moves on with her life. your life does significantly better than hers in the next 5 years. She's pissed at you for being successful. Like, how dare you not be still worried about her after she didn't had 2 kids with 2 different guys in the last 5 years? Then there's resentment because you did better. Some people won't waste their time, hating on you, but some people will. And you're gonna experience this not only from girls, guys too. Guess what? Here on YouTube. I mean, that's the best place. A lot of guys I've had a lot of idiots, I've had little beefs. They said they're going to count me out. My YouTube career was going to be destroyed. Then $1 million and 2 years later. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But, everything else, people want you to fail. People want you to be miserable like them. And when you're not, because you refuse to be miserable, you refuse to do something else with your fucking life, you refuse to continue to keep going, people hate that. Like, how dare you live? How dare you keep putting in the work? Like, when are you going to stop and worry about me? Like, I want you to lose like me. I want you to be a loser like me. So because you go on with your life and you get a woman or a new car or something more exceptional than what I could give you, and I didn't even want it. Like, sometimes they didn't even want to give you that. Like, for example, you have some women that don't want to have sex with their husband. Divorce you, go find somebody else who's better looking that will screw his brains out. It's a problem for the rest of his life. Resentment, all because he didn't die. All because he had respect for him. Resentment. And I want guys to understand that when you keep moving yourself up, because ASAP Rocky had to do a lot of building himself up to get to Rihanna. Hey, you gotta be doing something to get the top people. When you get to where you're going, people are gonna be mad that you didn't stay with them, or that you didn't chase them once it ended, or that you didn't take the disrespect. So whatever they gotta do, whether it's releasing, your family too, bad stuff on you, weird things on you, hating on you, even if the story might not be true, it's so relevant because so many guys go through this. Like, you like, it's over. I'm clearly doing more better than you right now, and it's fine. My girlfriend is sexy. She's clearly more sexy than than you are. It's fine. Just shut up and take a chill pill, boo. It's okay. Like, stop. But you can't do that though, because you're mad. And I know you mad, but it's not my fault. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for another episode of The Let's Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.